Hello everyone, I am Terrell Chip. I am a fourth term student here at J-Tech Institute, and today I will be setting up the brake lathe machine to turn some brake drums. First thing you want to do, if you have any long hair, tie your hair back. You want all hair pulled away from moving parts of the machine. After you made sure your hair is pulled back away from all moving parts, grab your brake rotor, and what you're going to do is attach it to your two-way chuck. As you can see, there's the two-way chuck I'm grabbing, and it has a key where you open and close each chuck on each side. Sometimes when you go to put the whole assembly on the arbor, it might feel a little snug. That means you need to take your two-way key and open the other side of the chuck just a little bit where the whole device slides on the arbor. So now you see, never lift it up by the drum, always lift it up by the two-way chuck. So next, before we place this on the machine, we're going to add a vibration dampener first to the arbor, then install the drum and chuck assembly. Always make sure your beveled side is facing the drum. After the two-way chuck and drum is on the arbor, you're going to take your second vibration dampener and install it. All this will be secured with a locking nut. As you can see here, I grabbed a third dampener. This dampener has a rubber middle. Now this is your locking nut. This locking nut has reverse threads, so you're going to have to put it on reverse. So pay attention to what you're doing when you're using this machine. After you have your locking nut in place, you're going to grab your wrench and gently snug it down so everything is secured in one place on the arbor. Critical step in the process here. So now you're going to get your vibration dampener belt, and what you're going to do is wrap the drum with the belt. This will eliminate any vibration that's going on with the drum on the arbor and the machine itself. Vibration will mess up any pass on the cuts. Belts can be a pain to get on the drum, especially in this case, because as you can see, my drum is a little small, so I'm going to have to use a little finesse to get this belt to stay on this drum securely without slinging off when the machine is active. After your belt is installed, test the machine to make sure everything is locked in securely. After you made sure everything is assembled well on the arbor, you're going to assemble your boring bar and your boring bar clamp. As you can see in my right hand, I am spinning the spindle hand wheel to bring the arbor and the drum in towards the boring bar. In my left hand, you can see I'm turning, that is the cross feed. That moves the boring bar in or out. In this case, I'm moving it in so it don't contact the drum until I get it all set up and aligned. This step could also take a couple of minutes to make sure everything is in line and in sync with each other before you start your cut. You want to make sure everything is in line to have a clean pass. boring bar in position, you can snug down your lock nut with the wrench. Right here, you can see I'm trying to get my bit as closest to the drum as I can before I start the machine. Once the machine is started, you're going to take your cross feed and turn it counterclockwise until your boring bit is gently touching against your brake drum until you hear a nice light cut. As I begin to move the cross feed more counterclockwise, you begin to hear the boring bit touch the drum. After everything is set to go, you can engage your gears and begin your cut. After your brake drum is finished and resurfaced, you're going to replace everything back in their original position in reverse order. Also, make sure your machine and area is clean just like you found it. You don't want the next person to come in and have to clean up a mess that you left.